We are live from the Health and Sports Center on the campus of Barry University in Miami Shores, Florida, for Barry University men's basketball action tonight. Tonight, it is your Buccaneers of Barry University against the Tritons of Eckerd College in a Sunshine State Conference men's basketball game. Folks, I'm Mike Lederman giving you the action tonight here courtside. This is a big one for your Buccaneers. The Bucs just ending now a 3-game losing streak with a 65-61 win over Lynn University. That puts the Bucs record right now at 10-11 overall, 4-8 in the Sunshine State Conference. Eckerd College right now 14-6 overall, 7-5 in the Sunshine State Conference. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after the anthem for the starters right after this.
No, it's over. It's only to tell you to scoot over to the camera. Oh, yeah. Give me like that instead of talking, like just give me like something like this. I did both. You got caught by the voice, you got the sound. You got the sound. All right, my bad. Don't worry about it.
Welcome back, fans, to the Health and Sports Center at Barry University. Again, I'm Mike Lederman, courtside for this evening's men's basketball game, pitting your Buccaneers of Barry against the Tritons of Eckerd College in a Sunshine State Conference regular season matchup here. Again, we mentioned just before the broadcast, before the anthem, that the Buccaneers snapping a 3-game losing streak. That was a 65-61 victory over Lynn on Wednesday. Justin McCoy had 23 points for your Buccaneers that evening. Magna Vielstad also had 20 points. So big win for the Bucs. They could not afford to have another loss as we're getting towards the final few games here of the regular season. As far as the Tritons, again, they had the 71-65 win at Tampa. Darrien Mack had his 1,000th career point on Wednesday night. Now, he is a leader of the Tritons. He is scoring 17.2 points per game and is the conference's leading rebounder with 7.8 boards per game. So those will be, that will be a gentleman that the Buccaneers will be looking for. Had a very big announcement here at the Health and Sports Center just before the national anthem. The Tritons of Eckerd College donating $2,500 to the Cesar Odio Leukemia Foundation. Again, Cesar Odio, the head coach of the Barry University Buccaneers, diagnosed with leukemia and has been battling it now for a few years right now. And so Eckerd College, a very, very nice donation of $2,500 to that foundation. And many thanks go not only to the Eckerd College basketball squad, but to the entire Eckerd College community as a whole. Many thanks to them as well. Back to the court side here. The Buccaneers 21-39 all time against Eckerd College. Barry lost the first meeting between the two teams earlier this year. That was in St. Petersburg. Barry won 2 of 3 meetings last year against the Tritons. Doing the starting lineups right now for both squads right now out there on the floor. This is something where you talk about how each team is going to look at a game and say that this is a big game. Well, that's indeed the case here for this one here. The Bucks right now in the conference in 7th place, but just a half game behind Florida Tech and Nova Southeastern University. Eckerd College, meanwhile, is in 4th place, but just a half game behind Rollins. And with just a few games remaining here in the season, every single game is a big one. We look at the remaining schedule for your Buccaneers. They will play Palm Beach Atlantic at 7:30 on, well, this says the 6th, but that, of course, is not accurate on the schedule. At Tampa on the 23rd, at Rollins on the 27th, and then Nova Southeastern on March 2nd. March 6th is the first round of the Sunshine State Conference Tournament. The Buccaneers right now, the last time the Bucks had a 2-game win streak was just a few weeks ago when the Buccaneers defeated Tampa 75-66 and then followed that one up just 4 nights later with a 68-61 victory at Nova Southeastern University. Both squads now heading out onto the floor. And we'll get the starting lineups for you in just a moment. For your Buccaneers, Vladimir Raymondville, Buna Njai, Philippe Torek, Magna Thielstad, Justin McCoy, and Damian Duane for the Buccaneers as we are underway now. The Bucks, the Tritons, Sunshine State Conference men's basketball action. And already a turnover for the Tritons, and here come the Buccaneers. And we already have a foul called. I didn't see what the official did on that side on the far end, so they will not be calling a foul on anyone. The Bucks possession, they're going right to left. First shot of the game, taken and missed by the Buccaneers, Justin McCoy. So now here are the Tritons. With the ball is Woody Taylor. Taylor loses the ball, and that's a steal by Thielstad for the Buccaneers. Thielstad was reaching to McCoy. Ball out of bounds. Still Buccaneers possession. Foul called on Malcolm Brunner. Shot taken and missed by the Buccaneers, Damian Duane. Eckerd will push down quickly now. As Jarek Stevenson. Stevenson finding Alex Bodney. Fighting for the ball behind him with Damian Duane. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Buccaneers. We are in the very early going of this men's basketball match. 18:47 left to play in the first half, no score. Bringing up Philip Torek. Over to Raymondville. Raymondville passes right side to McCoy. McCoy looking for Duane. Layup inside. Damian Duane. He is fouled by Malcolm Brunner. And already 2 fouls on Malcolm Brunner. Damian Duane on the line now for the Buccaneers, looking for the first points. They are changing the foul, so that is not on Brunner for Eckerd, but it's on Darrien Mack, number 24. And the first shot up by Dwayne is good. Buccaneers on top, 1-0. Second shot, no good. 1 of 2 for Damian Dwayne. And so the Bucs lead 1-0. 18-15 left to play in the first half. Eckerd College swings the right side. Mack, good. That's a 2-pointer. And so Darrien Mack's jumper from 15 feet out gives the Tritons a 2-1 advantage. Buccaneers now. Justin McCoy for 3. McCoy did the fake and then put it up, drilled it, and the Bucs on top, 4-2. Eckerd College now, Malcolm Brunner. Pass off over to Mack, goes in for the layup. Will they count it? Yes, they will. Mack with the layup, and he is fouled by Justin McCoy. So we're tied up at 4 apiece, 17:29 left to go here in the first half, and on the free throw line for Eckerd is Darrien Mack. Mack misses. Mack, though, with all 4 points for Eckerd College. We're tied up with 17:15 left to play in the first. Shot taken by McCoy, no good. A rebound to the Tritons. Bringing up quickly, Mack, layup. Couldn't tell if they got a tip on it or not, but following up is Brunner. He'll put it up and in. Could not tell if Damian Dwayne got a hand on that or not. And a loose ball. Losing the ball is McCoy. I couldn't tell if McCoy, when getting up over there on the far end, might have bumped into Alex Boddy. Boddy putting his hand and arm over his eyes. It looked like he may have gotten scratched a little bit. So he'll come out, and Josh Snodgrass will come on in for Eckerd College. It's 6-4, Eckerd on top with 16:42 left to play in the first half. Tritons jumper for 3. It is good by Woody Taylor. And so it is 9-4, Tritons on top. Losing the ball on the far end was Fievelstad. A fight for the ball. And they may call Fievelstad for a foul. Indeed, they do. That's Fievelstad's first foul. Still 9-4 your score. 16:21 left in the first. Tritons on top of your Buccaneers here from the Health and Sports Center in beautiful Miami Shores, Florida. Tritons possession. Mack will swing it left side. Errant pass by the Tritons and a steal by the Buccaneers. Quickly down the floor, Raymondville. Crossover to McCoy. 3-pointer taken, no good. Rebound by the Tritons, Jarek Stevenson. Long pass down floor, Snodgrass. Passing left side, Taylor. They'll go now over to Stevenson. Now over to McCloud. Driving left side, Stevenson, jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Buccaneers, Philippe Torek. Raymondville now trying to go underneath to Fievelstad, could not find him. The ball back over to Torek. Torek to Raymondville. 20 on the shot clock to Torek. Errant pass by Torek and the steal by McCloud for the Tritons. Quickly left side, the Bucs defense didn't know where it was. Layup no good. but fouled and going to the line will be Darrien Mack. Damian Dwayne gets his first foul. And on the line, shooting 2 for the Tritons will be Darrien Mack. 9-4 the score. With 15:11 left to play in the first half. Chad Renfro in now for the Buccaneers, as well as Brian Van Cott. And we'll finally get to the second shot of Darrien Mack. Puts it up and in. 2 of 2 that time. So he is 2 of 3 from the line this game, and his Tritons are on top, 11-4, 15:06 left to play in the first half. Buccaneers possession. Again, the Buccaneers going from my right to the left. Errant pass, steal by the Tritons. And they'll work it underneath, going to Darrien Mack. Mack with another great play for the Tritons. He makes the basket. That's a foul on the Buccaneers. So Mack's going to go to the line again. So 13-4 is the score with 14:50 left to play in the first. There's a timeout on the floor. Let's take a timeout here. We'll be back right after these messages. We're back from the Health and Sports Center. Mike Lederman courtside. It's 13-4. Tritons on top of your Buccaneers. 14:50 left to play in the first. On the line, Darrien Mack makes the free throw. 14-4. So the Buccaneers possession down by 10, 14:45 left to play in the first. Chad Renfro. And Justin McCoy traveling. So a turnover again for the Buccaneers with 14:37 left to play. Raymondville back in for your Buccaneers after a short break. Tritons now slowing it down just a bit on their end, as from what we've seen before. Snodgrass driving left side, now going baseline. Snodgrass layup attempt, no good. Rebound down to the Buccaneers, Aaron Martin. Quickly, Martin, jumper off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Tritons, Jarek Stevenson. And all the way down, Josh Snodgrass for the layup. And it is 16-4, Tritons on top with 13:55 left to play in the first. Buccaneers, like their Lady counterparts in the first game, just not able to get anything going in the early going. Raymondville passing right side, Van Cott. Van Cott looking for and finding Martin. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Alex Bodney. 16-4. The Tritons on top. 13-22 left to play first half. Snodgrass. Again, baseline. Finding underneath for the dunk. Junior McLeod. And the Buccaneers call timeout with 13:10 left to go. This is a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 18-4. Tritons on top of your Buccaneers. 13 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the first. And on that play that we just had, Snodgrass, who moments earlier went around on the left side baseline for a bucket, was going on the right side baseline this time and found a wide open Junior McLeod under the basket, fed him with a perfect pass, and McLeod went up and put down the slam. And with that, the Tritons of Eckerd College up 18-4 with 13:10 left to play. Ryan Saunders calling time for the Buccaneers. And the Bucs will inbound it as we are back to live action. So here come your Bucs. Let's see now if that timeout might spark something. They'll need a run as we're getting close to the midway part of the first half with 12:50 left to play in the first. Fievelstad with a jumper. He's fouled. Does not fall, but he'll go to the line. Junior McLeod, who just had that dunk for Eckerd College, is called for the foul. That's his first. And Fievelstad on to the free throw line. His Buccaneers are down by 14. First shot is up and good. Stevenson and Mack coming back in for the Tritons right now. And Magnum Fievelstad, who made the first, will try to make the second. It is up and good. The first 2 points of the evening for Magnum Fievelstad. His Buccaneers now down 18-6 with 12:40 left to play in the first half. A foul away from the ball. The foul on Waleed Wade for the Tritons. That is his first. And the Buccaneers will bring the ball down now. Still down 18-6, 12:30 left to play the first half. Renfro driving against two. Over to Van Cott. Van Cott will swing it. Torek open for three. No good. The rebound down to Darrien Mack of the Tritons. The Tritons, Mack. Pass left side, now over to Wade. Now three-pointer by Stevenson. No good. The rebound to the Buccaneers, Fievelstad. Quickly down to Renfro. Renfro layup, no good. And no foul called as he goes down to the floor. Tritons rebound, they'll push it back up. Darrien Mack over to Jarek Stevenson. Stevenson over to E.J. Moody. Back over to Stevenson. Over to Mack. Mack driving inside against three Buccaneers. You know there's going to be a foul called on that. Shot does not fall. Let's see who they choose to give this to. And they put that on Torch. Philip Torch with his first foul. And so on the line will be Darrien Mack. His Tritons are up 18-6, 11:36 left to play in the first half. Shot is up and no good. Mack with a solid offensive play, driving up against, as I said, three defenders. You knew he would call, or draw, I should say, a foul. Misses the second shot as well, but another foul called. This, though, is going to be on Eckerd College. That's on Jarek Stevens. That's his first. And so now the Buccaneers with a little bit of a break on that, with Mack missing 2 free throws. They're still down 18-6 though. 11:22 left in the first half. And again, Renfro getting mugged underneath the basket and no foul getting called. The ball being lost out of bounds. Still though, Bucks possession. Entering right now, Garrett Naughton for the Bucks. Renfro with the ball. 13 left on the shot clock. Pass over to Van Cott. Brian Van Cott. Torch with 3 on the shot clock. Jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to Jarek Stevenson. And the Trojans trying to get fancy, and there's a steal by Philip Torch. Pass over to Van Cott. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Raymondville. Excellent hustle by Vladimir Raymondville. Raymondville driving, layup. And gets the roll and goes in. First bucket of the night for Vladimir Raymondville. 18-8. Trojans on top of your Buccaneers. 10:20 left to play in the first half. Driving is Wade for the Trojans. And he draws the foul. And that will be called on Garrett Naughton, his first, team 6th. Woody Taylor coming in for the Trojans, as is Josh Snodgrass and also Malcolm Brunner Jr. Inbounds pass going to Darrien Mack. Kicked out to Bodney. Now underneath to Mack. Jumper good. And so as we come up on the midway point here in the first half, the score is 20-8. Trojans on top of your Buccaneers. Bucks possession. Swinging left side. Philip Torch driving. Layup and no good. Rebound underneath Phil coming to Naughton. No good. And the rebound to the Trojans, Darrien Mack. 2 great chances for the Buccaneers and just nothing falling for the Buccaneers. Trojans wide open. Body. Now who cut it out to Mack. 3-point attempt. No good. The rebound down to the Buccaneers. Brian Van Cott now. Over to Torch. Torch underneath. Looking for Naughton. It gets kicked back out. Raymondville now. Raymondville left to his right. Now back to his left. Driving in the paint. Layup. And there's a steal by the Trojans. Darrien Mack. Over to Woody Taylor. Now 3-pointer taken. Missed by Snodgrass. Rebound to the Buccaneers. Raymondville now pushing up quickly. It's a 1-on-3. Pass to Renfro. Now right side. Van Cott. Over to Renfro. Eyes the shot. Does not take it. Back over now to Raymondville. Raymondville to Torch. Now driving. And the layup no good by Van Cott. And a quick pass over to Snodgrass. They'll call him for a travel though. Trying to get a little fancy there. And Josh Snodgrass called for 2 mini steps. And we have a timeout on the floor with 8:36 left to play in the opening half. Your score, 20-8. Eckerd College on top of your Buccaneers. We'll be back right after this. Center at Barry University. Buccaneers down 20-8 to the Tritons of Eckerd College. 8:36 left to play in the first half. Leading scorer for your Buccaneers with just 3 points, Justin McCoy. Meanwhile, for the Tritons, Darrien Mack with 11 on 4 of 6 shooting. So things not going well thus far offensively for your Buccaneers, and that would be an understatement. 15 on the shot clock. Buccaneers possession. Torich, a layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it right up and in. A great play by Torich. 20-10. And even 8 minutes left to play in the opening half. Tritons possession. Brunner, pass over to Snodgrass. Snodgrass, no good. And the rebound to Torich. And here's a steal by the Tritons. And going in for the jam is Wade. And that's called too easy, folks. 22-10. That's the second slam and almost another steal. Buccaneers getting a little sloppy with the passes the last few trips down the court. Underneath, Damian Duane with a shot. He is fouled and fouled hard. Now let's see who this foul is going to be on. That's going to be on Malcolm Brunner. That is his second. So Duane will be on the free throw line now. He'll be shooting 2 with 7:21 left to play in the opening half. First shot is up and no good. So McCoy, Peevelstad, and Renfro in now for the Buccaneers. And so thanks to technical difficulties on my part here, we have missed the last minute of action here. 22-11 is your score. Duane making 1 of 2 on free throws. And so 7:15 left to go here in the opening half. Tritons on top still. Buccaneers just not able to get anything going. Now 3-point attempt by Bodney, no good. And a rebound right down to Wade. Fresh shot clock for the Tritons, and they look very content to try and use the entire shot clock. Jarek Stevenson, pass over to Bodney. Bodney left side to Woody Taylor. Now over to Mack. Mack swings it to Bodney. Bodney over to Wade. 12 on the shot clock, 11, 10, Taylor. Taylor will drive. Now passing left side. Driving inside the paint is Mack. Layup no good. Gets the rebound, puts it back up, and good. 10 points from the field for Mack. 13 total for Mack. 24-11 your score. Eckerd on top of your Buccaneers with 6:08 left to play in the first half. Buccaneers, Van Cott. Over to Peevelstad. Peevelstad facing the basket. Getting in the paint. Jumper, good. Peevelstad, that's his first basket from the field. He has 4 points and a whistle. And a timeout call. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 5:48 left to play here in the first half. Your score, 24-13. Eckerd College on top. And folks, if you listened and also watched the women's game, you might get the feel that this is a little bit of deja vu, except we are switching out the women for the men right now. And that's how things have gone for Barry University as a whole today. The ladies, although coming back and making the game interesting for their game, still lost, but they were down very early, 12-14 points in that game. Here in the men's game, the Buccaneers doing the same thing as the lady counterparts, falling behind very far and wide, very early. And now with 5:48 left to play here in the opening half, they find themselves down by 11, 24-13. And Triton's possession looking to add to the lead. Inbounds pass going over to Jarek Stevenson, and now back over to Bodney. Back over to Stevenson. Mack for the Tritons. To Bodney, a three-pointer, good. Alex Bodney, his first 3 points of the afternoon. With 5:25 left to go, it is 27-13. Tritons on top. The Buccaneers still looking for something to spark them. Driving, Van Cott, jumper, no good. Rebound to the Tritons, Darrien Mack. And a turnover by the Tritons. The ball taken by Justin McCoy. Buccaneers pushing it up. Van Cott going underneath. 2 players down, 1 from each side. There will be a foul. I'm not sure if that's on Van Cott. Indeed, it is on Brian Van Cott. That is his first. Torch back in for your Buccaneers. And so Triton's possession, under 5 minutes now left to go in the first half. Eckerd College up by 14 with 4:45 left to play. This might be away from the play. Yes, offensive foul on Ray Darnell for Eckerd College. And so the turnover gives the ball to the Buccaneers. A little bit of a pressure applied by E.J. Moody. Nothing much, though, as McCoy will bring the ball up for your Buccaneers. And driving all the way in for the Bucs is Fievelstad. Will they say yes? Indeed, they will. And Ray Darnell gets called for his second foul in as many seconds, it seems. And so Fievelstad, after making the basket, puts a free throw up and in. 3-point play for Fievelstad. McLeod back in for the Tritons with 4:34 left to play in the opening half, 27-16. Tritons possession, Bodney working over to Mack. Over to E.J. Moody. And a foul called on Eckerd again. Another offensive foul, another turnover for the Tritons. Now the Buccaneers getting the opportunity, just not taking advantage of things yet. Wade coming in now for Eckerd College. And the Bucs will inbound it. Justin McCoy will bring it up. McCoy. Swing over to Fievelstad. Fievelstad puts it up and in. Fievelstad getting good looks and making some good baskets. 27-18, Tritons on top, 3:50 left to play in the first half. Jumper taken by Wade, no good. Rebound to Brian Van Cott. Van Cott, pass over to Dwayne. Inside, Fievelstad losing the ball, but he's fouled. This foul is called on Waleed Wade, his second. And so that'll put Fievelstad on the free throw line. Fievelstad's first shot up and good. Back in for the Tritons is Woody Taylor, as Fievelstad will put up his second shot, and no good. 1 of 2 that time for Fievelstad. 27-19, 3:28 left to play first half. Tritons on top of your Buccaneers. Tritons working it outside. Bodney over to Mack. Mack going underneath, loses the ball. McCoy takes it for the Buccaneers. McCoy looking for Fievelstad. Fievelstad, far end. Van Cotton for 3, no good. Rebound to the Tritons. Under 3 minutes now left to play in the first half. 27-19, Tritons. Tritons ball. Darrien Mack. Right side, Moody. Moody over to Taylor, now over to Bodney. Bodney driving, and a reach-in foul. Now Bodney giving a bump, and I couldn't tell if that was Bodney going towards Fievelstad or to Torich. And actually also in there was Van Cott, so we can't tell, but it looks like there were some hotheads on both sides. And this is going to be a technical, it looks like. Indeed it is. Not sure who it's called on yet. There could be one of any of those 3. Well, the Buccaneers went off to their bench. So Van Cott called with the foul. They did not call a technical. The Buccaneers had gone to their bench. And that is a double technical foul. Okay, so we did see that there. So each team called with a technical. On the line for Eckerd College will be Alex Bodney. It's 27-19, 2:36 left to play in the first half. And so Bodney will put the shot up, and good. Makes his first. 28-19, Tritons on top. Bodney, second shot, good. Jarek Stevenson back in for the Tritons. And so here are the Buccaneers now. Bring it up, Raymondville. Pass over to Torich. Torich now to Dwayne. Dwayne to Fievelstad. Over to Torich. Inside, Fievelstad. And that is a travel on Fievelstad. Just couldn't get the shot off. Brought the ball down and ended up taking that extra step. 2:14 left to play, opening half. Tritons possession. And driving into the paint underneath Darrien Mack from Wale to Wade. And yet another slam for the Tritons. With 1:50 left to play, 31-19 your score, and Eckerd on top of your Buccaneers. The Bucks, McCoy. McCoy driving, takes a step back out from the paint. McCoy swamped by defenders, kicks it out now to Torich. 11 on the shot clock for the Buccaneers. Torich, cross court, finding Raymondville. Three-pointer, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Tritons. Slowing it up is Woody Taylor as he passes now right side over to Jarek Stevenson. Stevenson will drive, jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to Fievelstad. It's a 2-on-2, Buccaneers. McCoy passing now. Fievelstad kicks out to Raymondville. Going left side, finding Dwayne. Now kicks right side, McCoy. McCoy, 20 on the shot clock. He will drive, layup, off the glass, good. McCoy now with 5 points. 31-21, the Bucks within 10. Under 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. Tritons, Mack. Mack pass off over to Taylor. A steal. Here come the Buccaneers now. McCoy trying to get around a few defenders. McCoy trying to get around 4 defenders. No shot. He's got to draw the foul. He had 3 guys around him. So they're going to give that one to Waleed Wade, his 3rd foul. And that will send Justin McCoy to the free throw line with 18.2 seconds left to go. First shot is up and good. Into the game, Brian Van Cott back in. And Bonnie back in for the Tritons, as is Brunner Jr. Second shot for Barry's Justin McCoy, about to get up. And it is in. Renfro back in as well for the Buccaneers. 18.2 seconds left to go in the first half. The Tritons will go for the last shot. 31-23. The Bucks now down just by 8. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Tritons ball. Stevenson right to left. Stevenson looking underneath. Layup. Too easy. Too easy by Brunner Jr. for the layup with 1 second left. And then, of course, a second later you hear the horn. And so that'll do it for the first half of play. The score, Eckerd College 33, your Buccaneers of Barry 23. And really for the Buccaneers now to be this close with the way the shots were not falling for them for quite some time is a very surprising thing in this view. The shots just not falling for the most part for the Buccaneers. The Tritons, meanwhile, getting most of their scoring from Darrien Mack. A few 3-pointers coming courtesy of Woody Taylor and Alex Bobby, and add that up and you have yourself a 33-23 advantage for the visitors. So with that, it is halftime here at the Health and Sports Center. We'll take a break here for the half, and we'll be back before the start of the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, fans, to the Health and Sports Center at Barry University. Barry University men's basketball action. The Bucks are down by 10, 33-23 against the Tritons of Eckerd College. Mike Laderman courtside here, and let's look at some of the numbers from the first half, where your Buccaneers, similar to what the ladies did, the men's team just shooting 26.9% in the first half, 7 of 26 shooting, while Eckerd College 54.2%, 13 of 24. And the Tritons led by the shooting of Darrien Mack, 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting from the field. And Mack also with 9 rebounds, 8 defensive, 1 offensive. So leading the charge on all sides of the ball for the Tritons is Darrien Mack. As far as your Buccaneers, leading the way with 10 points, it's Magda Fievelstad, shooting 3 of 3 from the floor and 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. A big number also for the Buccaneers, though, is that the Bucks have 8 steals during this game. However, as you can tell by the shooting percentage, they have not converted that much. So what you have right now is a Buccaneers squad that is down by 10, 33-23. They've not really been able to get anything going offensively. The spark that they have had has come from Magna Fievelstad. So we'll see that if the Buccaneers will get the ball underneath inside to Fievelstad. Now, I will also say this, that on the scoreboard, we have 33-23, and on my stat sheet, we have 31-25. So there may be an extra bucket given to Fievelstad on this, as I had him unofficially down for just 4 points from the field and 4 from the charity stripe. But we'll see at the end of the game what the official numbers are. We are in live action, and right off the bat for a three-pointer is Vladimir Raymondville. And the Tritons lead is quickly down, 33-26. 19:30 left to play in the game. Tritons first possession here in the second half. And a steal by the Buccaneers. Fievelstad comes up with it, the long ball being sent down. McCoy tries to save it before it goes out of bounds, but the pass was just a little bit too far. And as has been pretty much par for the course here, anytime the Buccaneers would try to start getting a run going, something kind of puts a little speed bump right in the way there and slows him down. Taylor for the Tritons with a three-point attempt, no good. Ball coming down to Justin McCoy. Brunner reaches in, and that's his third foul as he's called on that. And right now, a couple of Tritons already with 3 fouls in the game. Brunner Jr. just picked up his third, and Waleed Wade has 3. Just under 19 minutes left to play here in the game. And Torich was mobbed by 2 defenders for Eckerd. Ball goes out of bounds. Still, though, Buccaneers possession. Raymondville with the inbounds pass. Sends it right back over to McCoy. McCoy now to Fievelstad. Back over to Raymondville. Cross court now, McCoy. McCoy driving, gets the look, the jumper. It's a 2-pointer, but a big bucket for McCoy. And an errant pass going out of bounds by Jarek Stevenson. So another turnover for the Tritons. And the Buccaneers find themselves now down just by 5, 33-28 with 18:26 left to play here in the game. In just a minute and a half, they have cut 5 points off the lead. Fievelstad turns around, draws the foul, didn't get the bucket to fall, then he will go to the line. Now this is, yes, we almost had a discrepancy here. Malcolm Brunner called for the foul for the Tritons. That is his 4th. And on the line right now is Magna Fievelstad. Shot up and good. 33-29. Bucks now down just by 4. 33, Junior McLeod in for the Tritons. Magna Fievelstad, his second shot up and good. It is just a 3-point deficit for your Buccaneers. 33-30. Almost 18 minutes even left to play here in the game. A Tritons possession and a foul away from the ball. Raymondville called for his first foul. Now this is totally traveling here, called on Darrien Mack. Buccaneers now, with just under 18 minutes left to play in the game, can tie this up with a three-pointer. They're down 33-30. Driving, Fievelstad. Pass off, left side, three-point attempt taken, no good. Torch, rebound, Buccaneers. Three-pointer, McCoy, no good. Rebound, Torch, what will they say? Jump ball, Torch was coming down for the Buccaneers. Well, excellent hustle on that play by Torch. The possession arrow says the ball is going, though, to the Tritons. So the Bucks don't get that break, but the Bucks bench very pleased with that hustle. Tritons, though, with the ball. And another foul away from the ball. This one looks to be called on Junior McLeod. Indeed, it is called on McLeod. That is his second. Buccaneers possession right now. Actually, that is McLeod's third foul. And so the Buccaneers still looking to tie this one up. Right side, Raymondville. Raymondville marked by Taylor. Raymondville still with the ball. Raymondville going towards baseline. Cuts back. Raymondville to McCoy. 10 on the shot clock. McCoy driving into paint. Turnaround. Jumper. And no good. Rebound comes down to McLeod for the Tritons. 16:50 left to play. Taylor, pass over to Mack. Mack over to Stevenson, back over to Mack. Mack driving, layup good. And now a whistle after the bucket. So Renfro back in now for the Buccaneers. And the whistle looked to be, I cannot tell if we have a foul or if we have a timeout right now. The official pointing towards the Buccaneers bench. Garrett Naughton back in for your Buccaneers. 16:38 left to play. It's a 5-point advantage for the Tritons of Eckerd College. Buccaneers ball. McCoy looking inside. There is Torch. Layup. Torch. Good. Back to a 3-point deficit. The Buccaneers down 35-32. Eckerd College. Stevenson. Now Mack eyeing the basket. Backs it up now. Mack hands it off to Taylor. Taylor swings to Bodney, going underneath. Layup inside, good, Junior McLeod. McLeod's 4th points tonight. Quickly down the Buccaneers, McCoy. They'll slow it up now, marked by 2. Top of the key, Renfro, 3-pointer. No good, just short rebound, Eckerd. Fancy moves by Taylor, didn't put anything up though. Now they'll kick it on out. And a jumper taken by Stevenson, slammed to the floor, no foul called. Layup attempt, no good, underneath by McLeod, no good, rebound, here come the Buccaneers. Naughton comes out with it, they'll pass right side on over to McCoy. McCoy for 3. in and out. Rebound down to the Tritons. That is to Alex Bodney. He gets slammed to the ground. Let's see who this is going to be called on. They're going to say Damian Duane. That's his second foul, team second foul here in the second half. 15:11 left to play here in the game. It's 37-32. Eckerd College still on top. Woody Taylor brings it up for the Tritons. Pass on over to Boddy, who was almost not expecting that pass. Wallace Wade. Now loose ball by Mack. He'll pick it up though. Gets back to it. 18 on the shot clock. Woody Taylor. Taylor's drive stops, swings over left side over to Wade. Underneath, layup attempt knocked out. Let's see if they're going to call Renfro on a foul. They will not, I don't believe. We're just going to say it's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout too. Your score 37-32. Tritons on top of the Buccaneers. We'll be back right after this. The Buccaneers of Barry down 37-32 to the Tritons of Eckerd College. Mike Lederman courtside here of this Sunshine State Conference regular season game. Darrien Mack for Eckerd, 17 points on 7 of 10 shooting right now. Leading the way though for the Buccaneers with 12, Magna Fievelstad. 14:38 left to play, Buccaneers ball. And the Buccaneers lose the ball. Tritons come out with it. Looking to build on that 5-point advantage. It has gone between 5-3 and 7-3 and 5-3. The Tritons, though, the point being still holding the lead. A jumper by Bodney. No good. Rebound to the Buccaneers, Fievelstad. And now in the corner, three-point attempt. Good. Aaron Martin with the three-pointer. Welcome to the game, Mr. Martin. 37-35, Bucks now down just by 2. 13:50 left to play here in the game. And a wild drive by Darrien Mack. He is, of course, going to draw a foul on that. And that's called on Aaron Martin. Not a shooting foul, though, so the Tritons will inbound the ball. And they'll send it into Wade. And another foul called on the Buccaneers. And this one called on Van Cott. Now they're saying that's Van Cott's 4th foul right now. And on the line is Waleed Wade for Eckerd College, who'll be shooting 2. First shot is up and good. Raymondville and Torch in again for the Buccaneers. Ray Darnell back in there also for the Tritons. Second shot up for Wade is good. Makes them both his 39-35. And again, the storyline is as the Bucks get close, the Tritons then take a step back again. They were further away. Renfro hands off to Raymondville for the Buccaneers. 13:35 left to go here in the game. Fievelstad over to Martin. Over to Renfro. Renfro, jumper, good. It's a 2-point basket. But that's Renfro's first points of the evening. 39-37, the Bucks down just by 2. 13-10 left to play in the game. Stevenson for the Tritons. Pass over to Darnell. Surprise out of travel was not called on E.J. Moody. He takes it into the basket, though, and he is drawing the foul. That'll be called on Magna Fievelstad. That's a shooting foul, so Moody to the line. And the first shot by Moody is up and good. And now Moody's second shot, up and good. And so again, the lead back to 4. 41-37, the Buccaneers are down, and even 13 minutes left to play in the game. Raymondville crosses the timeline, pass on over to Torch. Torch over to Renfro. Renfro to Raymondville. And driving in is Fievelstad. And a foul called. That looks like it's going to be on Wade. Let's see if I am correct on this. Indeed. And that is Wade's fourth foul. Fievelstad on the line for 2 with 12:47 left to play. First shot is up and no good. Mack and Taylor back in for the Tritons, as Fievelstad will get set to put up his second shot. He missed the first one. Shot is up and good. Makes one of 2, and the score 41-38. Tritons on top. Eckerd College, Stevenson. Over to Moody. Moody marked by Renfro. Moody up to Darnell. Shot in and out. Rebound down to the Buccaneers. Taking it Aaron Martin, who'll pass on over to Renfro. Renfro to Torch. Torch to Martin. And now wide open right side. Torch, good three-pointer. And we are tied up. 41-41. 12:04 left to play in the game. Thanks to Philip Torch, three-pointer. Eckerd, possession, Mack. Right side into Moody, trying to work it inside to Darnell. Darnell will kick it out, driving now, Stevenson, fadeaway jumper, good. Stevenson drives, fades away then, makes the shot, puts the Tritons back up by 2. There's a timeout on the floor, by the way, and this is now going to be a 30-second timeout as the official can't seem to make up their mind. So we're going to keep it right here. But the shot falls for the Tritons, and again, as has happened continuously here for the game, the Tritons, when something good happens for the Buccaneers, the Tritons answer right away, and that's exactly what they did on this last possession. The Buccaneers had tied this one up, and just like the ladies did in game number 1, here in game number 2, the Buccaneers fighting and clawing back until they tie it up here. And that was the big three-pointer, but to not, as the Tritons come right back down and get the bucket again, which puts them up now 43-41. The key, of course, for the Buccaneers has been to try and stop Darrien Mack, and if we could say that Mack hasn't scored in the last 4 minutes, that's a good thing for the Buccaneers, that they've been able to keep him outside the paint. And actually, for quite often throughout the night, the Tritons have gotten many of their points in the paint. And this is a Barry squad that prides itself on their solid defense. Getting back to live action now here at the Health and Sports Center. Tritons possession, 11:44 left to play here in the game. I'm sorry, Buccaneers possession, 11:44 left to play in the game. 43-41. The Bucs now with the chance to tie or take the lead. Torch to Raymondville. Fievelstad, cross court, over to Martin. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Darnell for the Tritons. Outlet pass on the right side, taking it in coast to coast. Mack, but did not get the fall. So here's the rebound now, coming down to the Buccaneers. Renfro passes it off now. In the left side for three, it's good. Raymondville. Raymondville, and the Buccaneers have their first lead of the evening, 44-43, 10:55 left to play here in the game. And now a travel called on E.J. Moody. Turnover, Tritons, the Bucs possession. What a turn of events here at the Health and Sports Center. Damian Dwayne putting the ball in now over to Vladimir Raymondville, who had hit the three. The Bucs up by one, 44-43, with 10:40 left to play in the game. Torich for three. No, they'll say it's two. Still Torich, though, sinks the shot. And the Bucs lead now up to three, 46-43. 10:22 left to play in the game. Tritons ball. Stevenson, swing left side. They're trying to work it in the paint inside to McLeod. They do, and it's good. Raymondville pushing up, being marked tightly by E.J. Moody. Passes off now to Philip Torch. Torch behind the back pass. The ball now going over to Raymondville. Raymondville driving, jumper, no good. And that will still say Bucs ball. Thought it might have gone off the foot of Damian Dwayne. Instead, it bounces off of a Triton's foot. And so with 9:52 left to play, the Bucs with a 1.46-45 lead in the Bucs possession. The inbound pass coming from Vladimir Raymondville underneath the basket. Ball back to Raymondville now. Raymondville. Pass off to Renfro. Renfro driving. Renfro loses the ball. Coming out with it is Alex Bodney. Bodney, long pass to E.J. Moody. Pass on over now to Taylor. Now going underneath McLeod. McLeod up. And what are they going to say? We couldn't tell underneath. They're saying a jump ball. The arrow going to the Buccaneers. Pleading his case with the officials is Alex Bodney. Shaking his head, walking away. Will not get any call that they wanted. Bucs possession. They're up still by one, 46-45. 9:13 left to play in the second half. Dwayne with the ball. Passes it left side, going to McCoy. In the corner is Raymondville, in and out, no good. And a great rebound down by Damian Dwayne. And now a three from the left side by McCoy, no good. Rebound to Eckerd College, and the Tritons push up quickly now. Down the floor, Taylor, he'll pass left side, going back underneath McLeod. And now in a streaking layup made by Darrien Mack. He will not miss that shot, folks. And now the Tritons regain the lead, 47-46, 8:30 left to play here in the game. Bucks possession. Dwayne with the ball. Pass over to McCoy. And he is mugged right in front of his own bench. Will they call the foul? Yes, they will. That's going to go. Well, they're going to say that foul is on Justin McCoy himself as he was fighting for the ball. That one, I believe, could have gone either way. McCoy getting the short end of that stick. And so it's Triton's possession, 47-46, 8:10 left to play here in the game. Losing the ball is Alex Body. Again trying to plead his case, saying that the ball was down and able to pick it up and dribble again. That's not how the game works, though, sir. So Alex Bodney with the turnover, 8:08 left to play in the game. The Bucks down by 1, 47-46. Justin McCoy will bring it up now for the Buccaneers. He'll pass on over to Raymondville, swings it on over to Dwayne. Over to Fievelstad. Fievelstad will drive. Fievelstad, the layup, and count it. What a layup and play by Magna Fievelstad. Into the paint, the one-hand layup. It's good, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. That foul called on E.J. Moody, his first. The Buccaneers now on top, courtesy of Magna Fievelstad, 48-47. And so Fievelstad for the Bucks, who look to give the Buccaneers a 2-point advantage should he make this shot. Fievelstad, a few dribbles. Fievelstad puts the shot up and in. A 3-point play for Fievelstad. The Bucks are up by 2 with 7:45 left to go. 49-47. Foul, looks like a reach-in foul on Raymondville. That's his second foul. That's the 7th team foul called on the Buccaneers here this half. And so Alex Bondi will go to the free throw line. 1-1, first shot up and good. We're now at 49-48. Buccaneers up by 1. Second shot up and good. Bounces in. We're tied now 49-49. Tritons with a press. The Buccaneers get it in though. Torich. 7:38 left to play. Torich, coast to coast. Stops. Hands it off now over to Dwayne. Now turnaround. Fievelstad jumper. No good. 2 Buccaneers fight for the ball. And then coming out with it is Darrien Mack. Jump ball possession goes to, possession goes to the Tritons. And this is just not Alex Bondi's night for the Tritons. The official, just as happened earlier with one of his teammates almost hitting Bondi, the official throws the ball over to Bondi, who was not paying attention, and smacked him right upside the head. So Alex Bondi is getting it on all sorts of this game. 49-49 your score. 7:27 left to play here in the game. Tritons possession, they'll bring it down. Bonnie, almost an errant pass over to Mack. Mack driving, layup good. Mack will not miss, just will not miss tonight. And if the Bucks end up losing this game, it will be because Darrien Mack is the one who put the nails in the coffin. However, the Bucks are down just by 2, 51-49, 6:58 left to play. Underneath, layup attempt by Fievelstad, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Barry possession. $51-49. Tritons over the Bucks. 6:55 left to play in the game. Inbounds pass will be courtesy of Raymondville. Over to McCoy. McCoy looking, finding left side, Torich. Now over to Raymondville. 6 on the shot clock. Raymondville driving, layup, good! Vladimir Raymondville. A sensational driving jumper. We are tied up at 51 with 6:27 left to play in the game. Tritons possession, Stevenson. Pass off to Mack. Back over to Taylor. Taylor driving, layup, no good. Rebound down to the Buccaneers, Raymondville. The Bucks the chance to take the lead. 6:05 left to go here in the game. Torich, left side to McCoy. Loose ball, and still loose ball. And the Bucks come up with it as over and back though. And so this will be a turnover. And we have a timeout called on the floor here. This looks to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here with 5:55 left to play here in the game. We are tied up at 51-51. Play getting just a little bit sloppy here in just the last few seconds or so, as both teams battling, trying to go back and forth, diving for the ball in front of us here at midcourt. The ball going cross-court, getting back, bodies flying everywhere. Exactly the kind of game that it did not appear to be when this one first started. So this one, just as the ladies' game was early on, has turned into a doozy. The Buccaneers coming from 12 down to tie this one up. It's Barry possession. 51-51. Vladimir Raymondville will throw the ball in for the Buccaneers. McCoy now will take it. Over to Torich. Driving, spins, should have been a travel, nothing called, misses the shot, rebound taken by the Tritons, and a steal underneath by McCoy, and how they're calling McCoy on that foul, I am not believing, because McCoy seemed to have all ball on that. McCoy, though, picks up his third, team 8th foul. Van Cott coming back in for the Buccaneers. 5:38 left to go here in the game. Wade now entering for the Tritons. And so you have for the Tritons coming on the line, Darrien Mack. And Mack makes the first shot, so he'll get a second. And that gives the Tritons a 52-51 advantage. 5:38 left to play. Second shot is up and good. 2 of 2 for Darrien Mack. The Bucks will bring it down. Torich. Pass over to Van Cott. Over to Fievelstad. Over to Torich. 20 on the shot clock. Fievelstad, layup. The ball stolen right off his hands by the Tritons, and coming out with it is Darrien Mack. Passing right side, Stevenson. Stevenson over to Bodney. Bodney back to Stevenson. The Tritons methodically now setting up a play. Stevenson still with the ball. Stevenson guarded by Van Cott, pushing away from Van Cott, nothing called. Stevenson, 5 on the clock. Stevenson losing the ball, and a foul called. This will go on, I believe, Raymondville. No, that will go on 14 Van Cott. And Brian Van Cott now has fouled out. That is his 5th foul. with 4:43 left to play in the game. The Bucks are down by 2, 53-51. Stevenson for the Titans on the line now. Shot is up and good. He will get another. Second shot up and good. Taylor coming back in now for the Titans. Buccaneers, inbound pass, left side of me. 4:40 left to play, 55-51. The Titans up by 4. Torich to Dwayne. Out to McCoy. McCoy to Raymondville. Raymondville, left side, Torich backing into the paint. Now that will either be on Moody. And is not, that is on Woody Taylor. Still Bucks possession. Inbounds pass, gets into Torich. Torich finding a streaking Dwayne. Inside, going for the dunk was Fievelstad. Didn't get it, but does draw the foul. Mack with the foul called on him. 4:15 left to play here in the game. 55-51. On the line for 2 is Magna Fievelstad. First shot is up and good. Fievelstad's second shot from the line, up and good. 55-53, Bucks now down just by 2 with 4:10 left to play here in the game. Eckerd ball driving in is Darrien Mack. Fievelstad called for a foul. That is his third. And that will send back to the free throw line Darrien Mack. He's going for a 3-point play as that ball ended up inside the basket. They said that did count. Shot is up and good. 58-53, the Titans lead goes back up to 5 with just under 4 minutes left to play now. Torich for the Buccaneers. Torich dribbling now into the paint. Pass the ball out, right side, wide open, and cut, good. I'm sorry, that is Damian Dwayne. And so 58-55, 3:35 left to go here in the game. Titans still on top. Bucks still in this. Passing out, E.J. Moody, jumper, 3-pointer, good. E.J. Moody left wide open. Takes the shot, sinks it, gives the Titans the lead. 61-55, timeout called by the Buccaneers. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be back right after these messages. the Health and Sports Center, Miami Shores, Florida. We got ourselves a good game. 61-55, the Tritons on top of your Buccaneers. Thus, the game could be better. But with 3:25 left to go, plenty of time for the Buccaneers to continue mounting the comeback. It's the Bucs' possession right now. And bringing the ball up for your Buccaneers, Justin McCoy. He'll pass off to Torich. Swinging left side, Raymondville. Raymondville to McCoy. Jumper, McCoy, no good. And rebound Tritons. Getting banged around as he pulled down the board was E.J. Moody. Nothing called though. Looks like he got nailed right in the midsection. Definitely holding his stomach there. And a whistle, and they're going to tell, I believe, they're going to tell Moody to come on out. Indeed they will. So Stevenson will come in for Moody as the officials made that substitution. And so back in now, Damian Duane coming in for the Buccaneers. And sitting right now will be Aaron Martin. 2:52 left to play here in the game. Tritons possession. Alex Bodney with the ball. The Tritons lead is 61-55 with 2:40 left to play here in the game. The Tritons will be content using as much clock as possible. Driving Taylor, he'll pass on off to Mack. Over right side, three-pointer taken by Bodney, no good. Rebound to the Buccaneers. Torch quickly down the floor. Finding left side, Raymondville. Jumper, good three-pointer. Vladimir Raymondville. The Tritons lead now down to just three again. 61-58, 2:08 left to play in the game. Bodney dribbling, right side, foul called. So Bodney draws the foul. Can't see who it's going to be on just yet. That is on Raymondville. His third, that will put onto the free throw line Alex Bodney. And even 2 minutes left to go here in the game. First shot by Bodney is up and good. Martin back in for the Buccaneers. Second shot about to be had by Alex Bodney. Shot is up, and the shot is in. 63-58, your score. Tritons on top of the Buccaneers. Under 2 minutes to play here in the game. Buccaneers possession, Thievelstad. And this is a turnover. Buccaneers, they lose the ball. And a timeout called by the Buccaneers. We'll call a timeout as well. We'll be back right after these messages. Back live at the Health and Sports Center, Miami Shores, the campus of Barry University. Your Buccaneers down 63-58 to the Tritons of Eckerd College. 1:47 left to play. Tritons possession. Bodney with the ball. Sends it back over to Taylor. And the Bucs pressing. And they get it on over the time. Will they say? No. Excellent defense by the Buccaneers. Mack saying that he got the ball over midcourt in time. The officials saying no. And so 1:36 left to play. Bucs possession. They're down 63-58. Buccaneers, Torich, turnaround, count it! A short jumper, and he's fouled. Philip Torich, a big basket for the Buccaneers. That foul called on Mack, that is his third. And so Torich will go to the line for the first time tonight. Torch shot up and no good. Misses the free throw for the three-point play. So it's 63-60. Buccaneers down with 1:12 left to go. And a loose ball picked up by the Buccaneers. Raymondville with the ball loses it. Moody ended up with the ball, and the Tritons call timeout. Let's keep it right here. Not sure if this is a full or 32nd. We'll keep it right here with 1:07 left to play. The Buccaneers down 63-60. E.J. Moody coming out with the ball. Great defensive play, though, to kick the ball out. Vladimir Raymondville, who had a big three-pointer at moments earlier for the Buccaneers. Torich also with a big basket after that, cutting the lead to 63-60. Could not convert the free throw, though, as he was fouled on that play by Darrien Mack. And so where the Buccaneers find themselves is down 63-60 with 1:07 left to play. And the officials having a conversation with some of the staff of the Buccaneers coaching staff. The Tritons still in their huddle. And both teams now getting onto the floor. This will be Tritons possession. And so with the inbounds pass, Woody Taylor. Of course, the Buccaneers will press. Defensively, Torich, Raymondville, and McCoy will try and provide as much pressure as possible. There's a couple of wet spots on the floor, so that's where our delay is right now. And they're still trying to clean it up here, and somehow they're not able to. And now the officials are getting into the mix of trying to clean the floor up. Now the players are getting into the mix with Bondi. This is the most proficient cleaning crew I think I've ever seen in about 20 years of calling basketball games. Now possibly we will get back underway. And we are. Triton's possession. Bringing the ball up. Woody Taylor. Less than a minute now. Taylor with the ball for Eckerd. The Bucks down by 3. Taylor still with the ball. Taylor pass over to Mack. Mack with a jumper. Misses the shot. Mack the rebound. Layup. Mack good. Oh my. Darrien Mack was left alone to get the rebound. Quickly the Buccaneers come down. Pass over to Torich. Torich driving. Jumper. In and out. No good. And the rebound coming down to Bodney. 65-60 with 27.3 seconds left to play. Foul called on Justin McCoy, his 4th for the Buccaneers. And that's going to put Alex Bodney on the line. Bodney will put the shot up and good. (66-60) with 27.3 seconds left to go. Second shot by Bodney, up, good. Buccaneers need to quickly get the ball down court. 67-60, they are down. Driving, layup, no good. Justin McCoy, though, will go to the free throw line. That's a foul called on Woody Taylor. 19.6 seconds left to play. McCoy with the shot. First shot is now up and in. Second shot by McCoy is up and not in. 1 of 2. Coming down with the board is Darrien Mack. He's fouled by 2 players. Of course, we can only call 1. 16.9 seconds left to play. 67-61. Triton's on top. Mack will go to the line. And the first shot by Mack is up and good. Second shot by Mack, up and good. Buccaneers 3-pointer taken by Torch, good. And they'll call timeout. 69-64, 11.9 seconds left to play. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after these messages. 69-64. Back live at the Health and Sports Center at Barry University. The Buccaneers down 69-64 to the Tritons of Eckerd College. 11.9 seconds left to play. Inbounds pass coming from Tritons. And quickly fouled is Alex Bodney. So Bodney will head down to the line. We'd like to welcome our fans listening from Wellington to Sunrise to Tamarack, all throughout South Florida tonight. 10.7 seconds left to go in this one. Bodney shot up and good. (70-64). Second shot up by Bodney. Good. And Eckerd College now to call a timeout. This is a full. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back live, the Health and Sports Center, 71-64. The Bucks down, and they're pushing down quickly, trying to get another shot off. Layup inside, good by McCoy. But this ought to do it, and it does. 71-66 the final. The Bucks fall to Eckerd. 71-66, pretty much courtesy of Darrien Mack. The man was a beast for Eckerd College tonight, and realistically, the Bucks just didn't have an offensive answer. Some good play by Raymondville and Torich on the offensive side, but other than that, it was all Darrien Mack tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap it up with Coach Ryan Saunders right after this.
Say?
Test.
Hello, Cyrus. What's up? Testing.
Welcome back to the Health and Sports Center. The Buccaneers losing this one 71-66 to Eckerd College. Mike Lederman here with Ryan Saunders. And Coach, this one's a tough one. You guys really had the chance in the second half. You came back. You tied this one up there. You had the chance, but then really one player for Eckerd College just seemed to break this game open over and over. Darrien Mack, how tough was he to stop?
Very tough. He had a great game at halftime. I think he had 17 and 9 at halftime. And he's a good player. He attacks the rim hard, and he's all over the boards. He's a handful, and don't know what he finished with, but I'm sure it was pretty big. And I know he was the Division II Player of the Week last week or the week before, and he showed why. I mean, he's a good player, tough player, one of the best players in the league.
You guys were down early in this one, down by 12. Little by little, you bring it on back. What were the guys saying early on, and what did you say to them to get them to come back?
No, we just tried to stay as positive as possible. We dug ourselves a hole. I think we were down 10 early in the first half, maybe more than that, but we just tried to stay positive. We weren't hitting shots, a lot of easy ones too, and little shots by the rim, putbacks right by the rim, and shots that we normally hit, some good looks, and then to start the second half, and when we came out and really established inside play, towards the end of the first half and to begin the second half, we established Magna inside and kind of got us going a little bit, and we built a lead in the second half, I think a 2-point lead, and then we just turned it over a few times, missed a few buckets, and they were able to capitalize. So,
talk about the play of Fievelstad, of Torch, and of Raymondville. Those three really being the key offensive players for you guys tonight here in the loss.
Well, I thought Magna, we got him going, down low. He was tough to guard, and he gets to the free throw line. He's like I said, tough to guard. He scores in a variety of ways, and he's relentless. So, especially early in games, we got to do a better job of looking at him inside first. And he's so unselfish. He looks to pass. I think he had 3 or 4 assists. So anytime we get it inside, it's a good thing. Good things happen for the most part. So, and then Philip played well. Philip can score inside and out, and then Vladimir stepped up, hit some big shots. He had a lot of opportunities early on in the year where just wasn't hitting shots today. He hit a few and kind of kept us in the game there. And then his defense has always been pretty good. I know he was guarding Alex Bodney, pretty good player, and Bodney drew a few fouls on him, but for the most part, Vlad tries hard. He's a Barry guy, and it was nice to see him actually hit some shots today, so kind of kept us in the game. Hit some big ones there.
Just about a week and a half, 2 weeks left to go in the season. How tough a loss is this going into the final week and a half?
It's tough because a win puts us right in the hunt. Puts us at 5 wins, and right there in the hunt in the middle of the pack, and not too far behind. But we missed an opportunity today. I guess Wednesday, we have an off day in the league. We play Palm Beach Atlantic, non-conference game. But the last 3 games of a conference season are important, and I think winnable games. We just have to do the best job we can, finishing strong, and trying to get the best possible seed for the conference tournament. So just again, missed opportunity. We talked about that in the locker room before the game. Eckerd's coming in, long trip. It's an opportunity for us to win on our home court and to kind of improve our standing. And we just missed the opportunity. I thought our guys played hard. They didn't give up. We could have easily given up, but our guys they fought hard. Just Eckerd's a pretty tough team, and they're physical. They keep coming at you, but tough loss for our guys.
Well, thank you, Coach. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Coach Ryan Saunders for the Barry University men's basketball team, and again, the Bucks losing this one 71-66 to the Tritons of Eckerd College. That will drop the Bucks again to 4-9 in the Sunshine State Conference. So tough road ahead for the Buccaneers. Still, if they get on a little bit of a streak in the last few, they can have a good standing in the conference tournament. Time will only tell. Again, tough loss, 71-66. Let's wrap it up here from Barry University. For the Bucks Sports Information crew and the rest of the Barry University gang, I'm Mike Lederman. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time, and fans, be good out there.